You know how people buy those abandoned storage units, hoping to find some hidden treasure? Well, my buddy Alex is one of those guys. He's always bidding on them, usually finding a bunch of old clothes or maybe a broken TV. But last month, he hit what he thought was the jackpot. Tucked away in the back of a dusty, forgotten locker, underneath a pile of old tarps was this box. And inside was a mask. It wasn't like any mask I'd ever seen. It was carved from some dark, heavy wood, almost black, and polished smooth by time. The expression on it was unsettling, twisted, with these deep-set, empty eyes, and a mouth that was somewhere between a grimace and a scream. It felt ancient, and honestly, it gave me the creeps. But Alex? He loved it. He called it visceral art. He took it home, cleaned it up, and hung it right in the middle of his living room wall. It was a conversation starter, all right. Mostly conversations about how creepy it was. For weeks, it just hung there, staring out into the room, a piece of dark, mysterious history on his wall. Alex would just stare at it sometimes, fascinated. Then, one rainy Tuesday afternoon, he was stuck at home, bored out of his mind. He'd rearranged the furniture, alphabetized his spice rack. He was scraping the bottom of the barrel for things to do, and his eyes landed on the mask. He told me later he doesn't even know why he did it. It was just a stupid, impulsive thought. What would it feel like? He took it off the wall. The wood felt cold, unnaturally so. He hesitated for a second. Then, with a shrug, he lifted it to his face and slipped it on. Darkness. Absolute, suffocating darkness. But it wasn't just black, it was a void. And then the images came. It wasn't like watching a movie. It was like he was there. He saw a jungle, thick and suffocating, and felt the panic of a man running for his life, the mask clamped to his face. He felt the man's hands, his own hands, do terrible things. Then the scene shifted. He was in a medieval village, flames licking the night sky, the smell of smoke and fear in the air. He saw through the eyes of a wild-eyed woman, the villagers screaming and pointing at her, at the mask. Flash after flash, century after century. He was a soldier in a forgotten war, a priest in a forbidden ritual, a thief in a darkened palace. In every life, every vision, there was chaos, destruction, and a trail of ruin left in the mask's wake. It fed on despair. It reveled in it. This wasn't just a mask. It was a prison for something ancient and evil, and by putting it on, he had just given it a window back into the world. He tore it from his face, gasping, his heart hammering against his ribs. The mask fell to the floor, its empty eyes seeming to mock him. Now it's no longer just art on his wall. It's a silent, waiting horror, and Alex knows exactly what it's capable of. He can't bring himself to destroy it, but he can't look at it without seeing the centuries of chaos swirling behind those empty wooden eyes.